You've been sold a lie about your dream job. The myth that your career has to be a non-stop, high-octane grind of endless innovation, constant stress, and relentless hustle. That if you're not obsessed with your work, you're not doing it right. But what if the secret to a great life isn't a high-stress hustle, but a low-stress routine? What if your dream job is, well, kind of boring? I'm talking about a job that gives you a high salary, full remote flexibility, and a well-defined routine. A job that allows you to pay the bills and then gives you the time, energy, and freedom to live the rest of your life. Today, we're diving into 9 of these roles that are consistently in demand for 2025. The remote work market isn't a Wild West anymore. It has matured. Data from April 2025 shows that roughly 29% of all paid U.S. workdays were performed from home, and that number has been remarkably stable. While the initial boom has settled, the demand for qualified remote workers is more consistent than ever. In fact, remote and hybrid positions represent only about 20% of job postings, but they attract a staggering 60% of all job applications. Companies are fully committed to remote work because the benefits are undeniable. Elevated productivity, cost savings, and a wider talent pool. The jobs we're about to explore are the reliable engines that keep these companies running smoothly. And yes, they can be boring, but in this context, boring is a superpower. It means routine, predictability, and a direct path to a high income. Let's get into the list. First on our list is the data analyst. You might think of them as the people who make cool dashboards and predictive models, but the daily reality is far less glamorous. It's a job that can be highly repetitive and monotonous. The core work often involves cleaning messy data, generating the same reports on a weekly basis, and answering a constant stream of simple, repetitive questions from managers. So what's the silver lining? The money. The average total compensation for a remote data analyst in 2025 is $107,180, with top earners bringing in up to $183,000. And even entry-level roles can start at a solid $64,700. The skills you need are a strong command of programming languages like Python and SQL, and proficiency with data visualization tools like Power BI and Tableau. Next up, the technical writer. These are the unsung heroes who turn complex technical jargon into clear, easy-to-understand documentation. Their work is precise, process-driven, and systematic. A typical day is a predictable loop of researching, writing, editing, and communicating with different teams to produce user manuals and how-to guides. While the process can feel like a dry academic exercise, the pay is excellent. The average total compensation for a remote technical writer is $102,199. And with seniority, you can see that jump to an average of $147,860, with top earners making up to $200,000. For job seekers, earning a certification from platforms like Google or Coursera can seriously boost your prospects and earning potential. The compliance analyst. One finance professional described this as literally the most boring job you can get in finance. Why? Because the work is highly procedural and involves a lot of data collection and documentation. In many cases, you're looking for problems, but very rarely is anything wrong. It's a low-stress, predictable environment. But the high pay is the primary motivator here. The average salary is $68,163, with top earners reaching $93,000 annually. It's a fantastic choice for those who want a stable income while pursuing side projects or planning a career transition. You'll need strong attention to detail, and a bachelor's degree is generally required. Job 4, the quality assurance. A quality assurance analyst is the dedicated bug hunter of the software world. This is a systematic role that requires an unwavering focus on minute details. Your day is a methodical cycle of creating test plans, running diagnostics, and working with developers to ensure the final product is perfect. This highly process-driven work is essential, even if it can be repetitive. The predictable nature of the work is balanced by a strong salary. The average remote QA analyst makes $104,669. A bachelor's degree is typically required, and essential skills include the ability to create testing plans, attention to detail, and a foundational knowledge of coding. Job 5. The bookkeeper. The bookkeeper. This job is the quiet backbone of a company's financial health. The work is inherently repetitive and procedural, focusing on recording financial transactions, reconciling bank statements, and managing accounts payable and receivable. The routine is a consistent flow of entering data into software like QuickBooks and preparing reports. A predictable job with a solid financial foundation. The average remote bookkeeper earns $50,573 per year, but top earners can make up to $67,000. For temporary or contract positions, the hourly wage can rise to over $35. Proficiency with accounting software like QuickBooks is essential, along with a keen eye for detail and strong organizational skills. Job 6. The project manager. The project manager acts as the ringmaster for a project, ensuring every moving piece stays on track. While it involves problem solving, the day-to-day work is a predictable cycle of communication, oversight, and administration. You're constantly checking in with team members, reassessing project health, and giving regular updates to clients. This constant, repetitive oversight is well compensated. The average salary for a remote project manager is $107,646, with total compensation averaging $122,191. Top earners can make up to $172,000. The most important qualifications for success are excellent leadership and communication skills, especially as you're the central point of contact for every stakeholder. Job 7. The cybersecurity analyst. The cybersecurity analyst. The popular perception is of high-stakes hacking, but the reality is far more measured and systematic. A significant portion of the work involves proactive, detail-oriented measures like monitoring systems, sifting through logs, and implementing security protocols. Some professionals even find the day-to-day of picking up support tickets to be a repetitive, boring reality. The high salary for this role is a direct reflection of its critical importance. The average salary for a remote cybersecurity analyst is $102,478, with a salary range extending from $75,000 to $102,478, $150,000. To excel, you'll need expertise in threat analysis and incident response. Certifications like CISSP or CompTIA Security Plus are highly valued and improve a candidate's employability and earning potential. Job 8. The medical coder. The medical coder serves as a critical translator, converting patient medical documents into universal medical codes for billing and record keeping. A typical day is a predictable cycle of reviewing records, interpreting a physician's notes, and assigning the correct codes. It is an ideal fit for those who are detail-oriented and organized. The compensation for this role has a wide range. While the average salary for a remote medical coder is around $44,724, top earners can reach a high of $163,956. This wide range is a key point for job seekers. Earning certifications through organizations like PMI, AHIMA, and AAPC is a critical step to boost your earning potential and move into the higher salary brackets. Job 9. The paralegal, legal assistant. Last on our list is the paralegal or legal assistant. This role provides the administrative and research backbone for the legal profession. The duties are highly administrative and clerical, involving repetitive and process-heavy tasks such as researching previous cases, drafting legal documents, and managing calendars. While the average salary for a paralegal is $56,647, a key piece of information is the potential for higher earnings in the public sector. A paralegal specialist working for the federal government can earn a starting salary as high as $84,601. A legal background and a bachelor's degree are preferred, and the most important skills are excellent communication, writing, and organizational abilities. The pursuit of a fulfilling career doesn't have to be a high-stakes race to the top. As the remote work market has matured and stabilized in 2025, a new strategy has emerged: choosing a job for its stability, predictability, and consistent high pay, rather than for its high-octane creative output. This list shows that boring is not a professional dead end. Instead, it's a marker of a well-defined, in-demand role that rewards meticulousness and reliability with a strong salary. For those of us who are exhausted by the relentless pace of hustle culture, these jobs offer a different path to financial freedom. A predictable job can be the key to a predictable life, one that allows you to truly invest your time in your family, your passions, and your personal well-being. The future of work isn't just about where you work, it's about what you prioritize. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It tells me to create more content like this. Subscribe for more insights on remote work and careers, and I want to hear from you. Which of these jobs surprised you the most, and which one are you most interested in? Let me know in the comments below. For more in-depth information, check the link in the description. Thank you for watching.